Okay, if you want to make a hugelkultur bucket to plant vegetables in, then you want to put holes just above the bottom, like maybe an inch or two above, but you want the bottom to be whole, like you don't want to poke holes in the bottom entirely. And then on the bottom, you're gonna put some wood, like some kind of, you could do.
Well, we have trees that fell down at the library.
Yeah, that would
Little
work.
bits of tree bits.
Yep. Like a log right there in the middle,
Okay.
something like that. Then the rest is kind of really, it's up to interpretation. Wherever you can get decent soil, that would work. If you want to put leaves and stuff and stuff that you find from a forest and like good rich soil you find in the forest, that would work. For like a larger bed, you could put lots of compost material like that. And
But for the little buckets, if you wanted to do a tomato in a bucket,
I don't think it would break down as quickly in a small bucket. So you would want the log, because the log is going to keep the moisture even. It's going to wick the moisture from the bottom that has that little space into the log and constantly evenly keep the moisture up near the plant's root base. And then the soil is really wherever you're going to get
well,
soil.
for a bucket like this, probably doesn't cost much to buy a bag of soil. I mean, yeah.
It's about $10 for one of those.
For one of the potting soil things. Okay, so once we have our pieces of wood at the bottom, we've drilled how many holes? Lots? A few?
Enough that it will get even drainage up to this point.
Okay.
So you can be creative, but I would definitely do like 6 at least.
Okay.
Or so.
So it'll drain. And then you can plant only one tomato plant per bucket.
I would only do one for a tomato plant. Tomato plants will get very big. And the problem is not really whether or not it will fit, because you can keep a tomato in a small space and keep it small, but it will want to get bigger. And once it starts to get bigger and outgrows the container, then it will start to get a little scraggly and be more weak to disease and stuff. So
But for an experiment for one season, this could work.
Yeah, it could work. It will definitely give you tomatoes. Like this is plenty to make some tomatoes. You could also try squashing it. I think I've seen somebody do that, but you would want to do a bush squash. I don't know. You could try, maybe you could try winter squash.
What about
like
beans? Because she has a place to...
Yeah, you could do beans. Beans, you could put several beans in here.
She has a place to
you just
pack them up the
You
fence.
have to have a place for them to go.
Yeah. Not quite as elaborate as this, although this is so cool.
And peppers and eggplants, they're great. Like you could put 3 of them in here. Peppers they like to hold hands. So if you want to put like a couple, it depends on the pepper, because if it's a really big pepper, then you would just want to do it one like a tomato. But there's a couple peppers that they appreciate being with their buddies. Like they like having the stability from the soil of the other roots around them. So that's something we can try.
Okay.